He's serving notice. He's gonna stand for this one because you know why? And he should. It's the top 10. And yes,
What's spilled under here?
as we said, my daughter spilled something like a couple days ago. It wasn't the Bailey's. It was something like it.
Like
It
Bailey's?
was like Bailey's. I had to clean it up. It's fucking.
Was she getting into the Bailey's?
No, her and a friend were out here talking, and this is my daughter's story. It's never my daughter's fault. We were sitting at the bar. All of a sudden, this bottle fell off the shelf.
There arose such a clatter.
So she makes it sound like the bar was trying to commit the drink was the bottle was trying to commit suicide.
we were sitting there,
It
and
fell off
arose
the-
such a clatter.
Something fell off the roof, sir. No, things don't fall off of. No, that's not what happens. They get hit. They get nudged. They get moved. Dad, it fell off the shelf.
There was a strong gust of wind.
fell
Next
off the
thing you know, we heard shattering glass.
And here's how mad I was. I said, honey, I am not stoned.
We could hear the whistling of the wind coming like a train.
It's terrible.
Whipped into a frenzy,
That is
knocked
how
the
bad I was.
bottle down, shattered the glass,
Yes.
cut my foot.
Minus the if she'd given the accent, that would have been good. I might have almost bought
Well,
it.
then you have to.
You have to-
just have to say, okay,
Yeah.
nothing you can do.
That point,
Hey,
if
when if Mother Nature comes and knocks something off
if
a shelf.
stiff-ass Brit says it's so, then God damn it, it must be so. Okay? In any event, this is Idethos Who Know. That is the redoubtable one, the high question. When the law dog is here in spirit, we got Barry up there until Tom knocks him over again. This is segment 2. Slug him down, sip him slow Saturday. It is our top 10. Listen, this may go longer than expected because we're going to have an argument or two about this, I think. And they're going to be justified.
Dude, we really need Lawton for this.
We kind of do. Well, he's not here.
He remembers certain things.
He
that help
does
us.
that we both forget. And why not? Big Pipey and Yoda. How are you? You're not remembering shit after a do with
Dude,
these
can I
things.
just say something about today?
Yes.
Saturday, wife's out of town, so I got the kiddos. Wake up, cut the grass,
Sounds productive.
take the kids out for steak, Firebirds.
Good place, huh? Okay.
It
He
was
likes
great.
That's 4 people.
Yep, it was great. I
Gotta
mean,
go.
I've been to Firebirds. It's a chain.
Yeah.
But like, it was expensive, but
Worth
great
it.
steak.
Well worth
Yeah. I told the kids I'd get them steak.
Oh, there you
And we walk in and they go, 2 kids menus? And I was like, oh no, we're getting
This
real
is your
steaks.
lucky day, sir.
We're getting steaks
We're getting
today.
steaks.
Then we go to Lowe's. I get a shower head because my shower head's spitting water out of the back of it.
Okay.
I returned a fluorescent bulb that didn't work the other
You're
day.
making me sick right now.
I come home.
Very active for a dad.
I change the shower head.
Standard of dad procedure. Others have changed.
Change out the fluorescent bulb. It works. I was right. The bulb was defective. Okay. A couple hours later, after I played some PlayStation, knock at the door. The lock to my sliding glass door is here. Because I ordered that, because that's been broken and we've been locking it with the fucking piece of wood. So I have to uninstall
Who is this?
the old lock, install the new one,
I have to make another drink for this shit.
fix my back door. So,
Thank God my wife doesn't watch this show. Thank God I'm safe as a kitten on this set, America.
I'm saying, I feel like I'm becoming an adult.
Talk about, I know, it's
Dude,
disgusting.
last week I was off for Veterans Day.
He would not approve.
Last week I was off for Veterans Day. I did the leaves.
I still haven't done that.
I know, dude. I did it on my holiday off. day.
Tomorrow I do, because the Pats aren't playing, so I can't get out of it. I'm doing tomorrow. I was supposed to do them today, but we didn't get around to it.
Dude, I had a really good method. Okay, rake big piles. So you want your pile to come up here.
Yeah.
Okay, and I was by myself.
Charlie Brownish plow. So
Okay,
the Lions can
so
jump
you want
in
the big piles
with a wet sucker.
Then you bring the bag. You open the bag. Get a little bit in the bottom, and then you can kind of just like lay the mouth of the bag on the ground and fucking shovel the fucking leaves in. Dude, great method. It really is.
I agree.
And after you put them in,
I don't disagree.
after you put them in, you lean on them. It pushes them all the way to the bottom, and then you do it all over again.
That is good technique. That's a good procedure. Is that a procedure?
Yeah, I would say.
Would we call that a standard operating procedure?
Sure. Yeah. Leaf
So
removal,
when you
standard
step into
operating.
the ISO yard, front or backyard, there is an SOP. Just so you guys know.
Goddamn right.
If there are leaves on the ground, you would have followed this SOP to the letter
Well, look, no.
and then report back.
Look, you don't have to,
to-
but if you don't, it's going to be harder on you.
Well, it's,
Follow the SOP
Well,
because
What is the
That's the
SOP
best
designed to do?
way.
It's designed to, it's the best method.
That's the best way.
It's supposed to make your life easier.
This is the way.
So, and by the way, this is true in all fields. If you don't follow the SOP, then you find out later there's a reason why you should have
By the way, the other thing to mention is that we're both standing right now. RJ had both his feet amputated.
Yeah,
last
I look
week.
like Dorf on golf.
So RJ's standing right now. I'm standing too. I'm 6 foot tall, and once again, we chopped him off right at the shins.
The only thing holding the man up is his dick.
It's funny for me to look at you as if you're standing right now. It makes it look weird. You know, like, how's he leaning?
How's he leaning like that? How does a man do that? Well, he's a tripod, sir.
No way you'd be that tall if, it was,
No,
if you were leaning on it.
No.
Dude, your head be hitting
No,
the top
no
of the
man. No man would be that tall.
ball. You'd be like this.
That's not a man.
Welcome to Heidi! Well, if you were that high, I'd still give you credit.
I know. That's pretty impressive.
I mean, I'd be on the floor.
No legs.
I'd be just laying. I'd be just sitting on the floor.
Yes, the phrase is hung like a Hungarian field mouse. Anyway.
That is not the phrase.
This
The
is-
phrase is hung like a mouse.
Hungarian
You're the
field
only motherfucker I know
if there are-
that says hung
but-
like a Hungarian.
But there are
field mouse.
mice, and there's a Hungarian field mice. And talk about not hung.
Why are the penals in Hungary known to be?
I know they're not. No one ever says Hungarian. He's Hungarian. You never see that in a movie, do you? No. There's a reason for that.
It's 'cause there's barely any Hungarians. That doesn't mean Hungarians
There's like
aren't hungry.
5,000 of them on the
I mean,
planet.
you never heard hung like a Hungarian? I mean, hung is in the name.
It is, but there's a reason why you've never heard it.
Dude, hung is in their name. They're Hungarians.
Hungarian.
Dude, they're probably
What do they call that?
baby
Is that a-
arms out
What do
there.
they call that? Actually, what do they call that? When it's the opposite of what it is.
Oxymoron?
Like not
Jumbo
hung.
shrimp?
Jumbo shrimp. Jumbo shrimp. Anyway, this is how you need those to know. I don't disagree. You're just slug him down, sitting slow.
No way,
Saturday.
hung like a Hungarian.
Yeah, a field mouse. This guy. So, the redoubtable night question one. We have the top 10. We think.
How did we do this?
So now we went 5 from each
We
conference.
start. Oh, that's right.
So now this is the thing. I think
I'm gonna
last
pull
week.
out some-
Yeah, last
Yeah,
week
you
I,
should too.
I would have thought that we were pretty, but people would have had cases for the NFC should have more than the AFC. Maybe I could see that.
I thought we were pretty. I
thought
thought
we
we
were
were
pretty
spot
good.
on.
I thought we were.
And I didn't think we were uneven.
I didn't either. I thought
Yeah.
we gave fair respect to both conferences because you got to do this.
Yeah.
The reality of the is, you know, the Denver Broncos. You say the NFC is better. The Denver Broncos went into Philly and won. Philly has 2 losses. They were home against Denver. That's one of them. Denver isn't the best team in the AFC.
Right.
Nobody would tell you right now the Denver Broncos are the best team. They'd probably at best they'd put it third. Tomorrow's going to tell a
Dude,
lot.
Philly's had a lot of close calls.
I know, but they've won them.
I know.
When you know why they win them? Because they're a good fucking team.
Yeah.
Good teams find ways to win. When the Patriots, not everything's gone their way. These games haven't been all the team rolls over. And no, they have earned a lot of these wins.
Yeah.
Atlanta comes back, is breathing down their neck. The Jets were hanging around for 3 quarters. Like they have had to earn these wins. They had no turnovers last night. They completed 50% of their, or converted 50% on 3rd down. They outgained their opponent by 100 yards. They won the time position by 4. That's a good game. It was a 1-score game with 10 minutes to go.
What game?
Last Thursday night, the Patriots game.
Yeah.
So the Jets played well. They were in the game.
Yeah, but Justin
So-
Fields is their quarterback.
So, point is,
All right.
Philly is, I mean, the AFC is not a slouch. It is not.
All right, let's go conference. Let's go. Let's start with your guys.
Sure. Well, we know
AFC.
who number 1 is now. I think right
Patriots?
now, only an idiot would not say the Pats are the number 1 seed.
Without a doubt.
Only an
Because
idiot would say that.
Indy got slapped by who?
Oh Christ, who was that?
It was after we glazed them.
Yeah, they was it at the Rams? The Rams slapped them.
The Rams slapped them.
Somebody's beat them last week. No, they won. They won last week. What happened last week?
I thought
They
they
won.
lost to a team I didn't think they should lose to.
I think you're right. Hold on. All right, well, America, let's do the power of technology. There we go. So when we go to the last week's results, this is garbage. I don't care about that. NFL and scores.
They lost to the Steelers.
Yeah.
That
in
was the,
Pittsburgh.
That was the one I was surprised about.
In Pittsburgh. Now, by the way,
They only lost by 3.
for all the faults, by the way, they had 6 turnovers in that game, and they lost by 3. 7.
Oh, that's right, because Dimes was fumbling all
Yeah,
over.
Dimes
the
had his
place.
worst game in a Colt uniform.
But then they came back and won in Atlanta.
Yep, they did. So
It's a
they,
decent win,
it is a decent win on the road. So against the NFC. So I mean, the Colts, yeah, they beat that was actually that was in Europe in overtime. Jonathan Taylor rushed for over 200 yards.
That's right.
He was amazing. He killed me.
Who was that against
Jonathan
again?
Taylor, the Falcons in
Okay,
Europe.
so it wasn't in Atlanta.
Yeah, it was a road game basically. So they, that was their
They're
loss.
good.
But yeah, I mean, the point is that the AFC is not a bunch of slouches. They are not. The Patriots are 4-0 against the NFC.
So here's
I mean-
the tough part about the AFC is I don't think Pittsburgh should be in the top 5.
They're not. In fact, they're the worst.
Even though they have a better record than some of these
I
teams.
will say this right now: Pittsburgh is the worst division leader in the NFL.
Yeah.
And who are they? Seattle and LA, not good as good.
LA's better.
Tampa Bay,
Buffalo's
not
better.
as good. Detroit, not as good.
No, even-
Philadelphia,
even
not as
in
good.
the AFC.
Denver and the Chargers. The Chargers killed them. They're in second. Chargers, Denver's 8-2, are not as good. Obviously, the Colts. They beat the Colts at home, but the Colts had 6 turnovers, and they won by a score. Are they really better than the Colts? That's a classic. Did Pittsburgh win it, or did the Colts
They did
lose it?
lose it,
They
yeah.
lost it. Okay, so I'm going to put them. The Colts would beat them on a neutral site, and they beat them in.
All right, so are we talking
In the AFC, we were talking New England,
New England, then
Buffalo,
Denver?
Indianapolis, Denver, KC, Denver, and LA. KC's not in that top
Yeah.
5 right now. They can't be. They lost. So, of the
And
top
then, damn,
5,
is Jacksonville?
I would have to go. Well, hold on. I had New England, I had Buffalo, I had Indy, I had Denver, and I had the Chargers. Didn't Jacksonville lose to the Chargers?
No, Jacksonville's not in the top 5.
Okay, because they're in second.
But I'm
place.
saying,
the top 5 in the
okay.
AFC.
Last week we didn't do top 10 in each conference.
No, we
did
did
top
5 and 5, and then we broke it down.
Yeah.
I think that 5 is a worthy 5. Let me say this again.
Yeah.
The Patriots, Buffalo beat Kansas City, okay? Patriots, Buffalo, Indianapolis.
I think Indy's better than Buffalo.
They are, but this is top 5.
I know. I'm saying they're
yeah.
2.
I would say Buffalo, and then you got Denver and the Chargers. That's 5.
I think it goes, if we're ordering these, New England, Indy, Denver, Buffalo, Chargers.
I agree. I would totally agree with that. Indy, New England.
No. New England, Indy.
I'm sorry. New England, Indy,
Denver,
Denver, Buffalo,
Buffalo,
Chargers.
Chargers.
I totally agree with that 5.
That's top 5.
That's top 5 in the NFC.
Yeah.
Now in the NFC, if we throw names out there, Philly, Detroit, Tampa, Seattle, the Rams, and then it's either Chicago
Or Green Bay.
or Green Bay. Is Chicago better than Green Bay? They have the same record, basically. They're both 6 and 3. They have
I like Green Bay better.
I think
but-
Green Bay is better than Chicago.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I would say Detroit 1. Philly 2.
Philly has the best record in the conference at 7-2. Detroit has 3 losses. Detroit lost at home to Minnesota. I disagree.
Oh, that's a good
Philly,
point.
to me, I would go Philly. Then I would go Seattle. No one's talking about them. Then I would go the Rams, who should have beat Philly. Then I would go Detroit, and then I would go Tampa Bay at 5. And that's based solely on record, because 3 teams are 7 and 2.
I don't base it on record.
Well, I'll tell you right now, the Seattle and the Rams can beat anybody in the NFC North anywhere at any time. If you haven't
think
seen
so?
Seattle play, that kid Smith Jigba, and they have Cooper Kupp, by the way, on the lineup. They traded for the kid, and they traded for the kid from the Saints, and they have that kid Williams.
they got Shaheed.
Yeah, and he's to go with Cooper Kupp and Jigba, and
So you're putting Detroit at 5?
4. Detroit, Tampa Bay is 5.
All right, this is where we're going to argue.
That's okay. Make your case.
Well, I guess we don't have to argue this.
Well-
because we need to argue it when we're making.
Well,
the
let me
top
ask you a
10.
question. Do you think Chicago is better than either Green Bay, because they're the next team
No.
up? Okay, they're not better than
No,
Tampa
I
Bay.
agree with all 5 of those teams.
Okay, it's just the order.
The order. That's
Okay.
the only. Yeah.
All right,
No,
well-
that is definitely the 5.
You have to go with Philly, because look at who they've beaten. Whether or not you agree with it or not, at the end of the day, the resume is they've beaten the Rams, they've beaten Kansas City, They fucking
Yeah, but we say the Rams are good because
they're beneath them.
what?
They lost to them and they're beneath them, but they're in the top 5 offensively. Matthew Stafford is the second best, is second choice for MVP.
No,
right
I'm
now.
saying the Rams are top 5 in the NFC. I feel like we're underrating Detroit.
I had Philly. Detroit lost at home to Minnesota.
God, that is
We're not underrating
that is bad.
Detroit.
What's wrong with them?
I don't think they're as tough as their coach. That's what I'm saying. They are getting muscled.
Really?
Tomorrow night, this is the thing about the litmus test. If they go into Philly tomorrow night and they man up and they beat that team, they'll change.
They
their
can
mind.
beat fucking Philly.
They're in
It's a
Philly.
Sunday night game?
It's in Philly.
I think they can.
Okay, well I don't, because I think they're
I'll
soft.
pick them in that game.
We'll talk about it. We're gonna break it down. It's a tough game to call.
Okay, so now we've got who even gives a shit about that? Because now we need to order them in 10,
Okay, but hold on.
which is
It's gonna be even tougher.
right.
So the top 10. So again, we've got the Patriots, we've got Philly. That's top 2. We disagree on that. But then the number 2 in the AFC, we had Indy, and the number 2 in the NFC, he thinks it's Detroit. I think it's the Rams or Seattle. By the way, they're playing tomorrow. We're gonna find out.
Hold on, so you're going
I
going
had.
Pats Philly?
I'm not saying that yet. I'm saying in the NFC, I had Philly, the Rams, Seattle, Detroit, and Tampa Bay. And I think that's a fair. Seattle's very dangerous, man, and they're physical. That defense, they remind me of the Patriots defense. They hit you in waves. They hit you. What? No one's watching Seattle. That has got to be the quietest 7-2 I've ever heard in my fucking life. No one is paying attention to them, and you should be. You really, really, really should be. Tomorrow's going to be interesting. Them and the Rams in LA. That's going to be a hell of a game tomorrow.
All right, so
He doesn't want to hear this. I think that's the game of the week.
what?
The Rams Seattle game. I think it's a bigger game than Philly and Detroit. I do.
NFC West.
Yeah, you don't want to hear that, but I think it is. Because if you haven't seen the Seattle Seahawks play, you need to. They remind me of
All
a
right,
lot.
so let's order these up.
All right, so number 1 in the league, I'm going with the Patriots. I never thought I'd be saying this. They've won 8 in a row. They're undefeated.
8 in a row?
They're undefeated on the road.
They lost their first 2 games?
They lost 2 of their first 3.
Oh, okay.
They won 8 in a row. And they're undefeated on the road. They won in Buffalo.
Road
KC
Warriors.
lost. They won in Tampa Bay. That's why Tampa Bay has beaten Philly down there. Tampa Bay is a tough place to play. I mean, so they're not full strength. They're missing Stevenson. They're missing Butte, Butte was having an incredible year. They got to get him back. And they're missing their starting linebacker, the kid Williams on the outside, Williams, who's a starter. And they keep going. They lost Gibson for the year. Great running back. Had 2 touchdowns before he got hurt, 3 touchdowns before he got hurt. He's gone for the year.
He lost his job.
Well, he got hurt.
I know, but he lost his job.
Well, the thing is, they were deep. We said it was one of the deepest running back fields in the league, and it was.
All right, well, we know they're number 1.
They're number 1. Philly, to me, is
Now-
number 2 because they're the defending world champ. They're 7-2. And in terms of strength of schedule, nobody has had a tougher schedule than the Philadelphia Eagles. Say what you want.
Maybe the Giants.
Okay, but where are they?
They suck.
Did they make her? No, they didn't. Oh.
Well, yeah, they're in the bottom 10.
We're going to do our seller teams next in segment 3. So, look, Philly to me has got to be number 2, whether I agree with it
so
or not.
Philly 2?
Philly 2. Then now, here's where it gets murky.
You think Philly's better than Indy?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I
By
think
a lot?
not by a lot, but they have more talent and they have the better quarterback. And I don't think anybody would. And I love what Danny Dimes.
Well,
is
most
doing.
of the contenders have a better quarterback.
I'm just saying. Well, but this comes down to the quarterbacks. Who you picking? You're gonna pick
Jalen Hurts
Yes.
every day.
Who's outplayed Patrick Mahomes twice in the Super Bowl? Danny Dimes hasn't done that. No. So
That makes
as
me
much-
wonder if Denver should be higher than Indy.
They lost to Indy.
I barely.
They
It was-
still
it-
lost to
It
them.
was on a fucking field goal where the guy jumped.
Denver made the mistake.
Yeah.
If you make the mistake, you lost the game. So
I
clearly you're
understand,
not
but-
good
but-
enough.
No, come on. That's a silly way to look at it.
Is it?
Yes. I'm not saying they didn't. Look, they won the fucking game. They were the better team that day. But if this motherfucker just stands still, they lose. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Denver should have lost to the Giants badly. Badly.
that's true.
The Giants gift wrapped at that. Okay?
okay, but see, now you're doing it the other way.
I'm saying it can be argued both ways.
Because
Can 2 things be true or not? Yes, they
Yeah.
can. They can. I'm not saying Denver isn't a good team, but I'm just saying that the Colts did win that game. The Colts are 8-2. The Colts lost one game and they had 6 turnovers on the road to a division leader, and they only lost by 1 score. The Colts have maybe the best back in football right now, Jonathan Taylor, and Danny Dimes is looking like a young Joe Montana.
How is Denver 8-2?
Because they play defense. They don't beat themselves for the most part. They beat themselves in Indy, but that's the one time it happened. So they're human.
Well, they almost beat themselves against the Giants.
They should have lost to the Giants. The Giants are the ones who beat themselves that day. Denver didn't win that game. The Giants lost it. Denver should have lost that game. So if you want, that's why I think Denver's not as high up, because I think they should have lost to the Giants. And I don't think I'm alone.
Yeah, but it's like the Colts should have lost to the Broncos.
But it was a 1-score game. That could have gone either way.
So was the Giants game.
No, it was 27-6 with 5.5 minutes to go.
But it ended.
It wasn't a 1-score game in the fourth quarter.
Yes,
it was
it
a 3-score game in the fourth quarter.
It was at the end of the game. It was a 1-score game.
It was 27-6 with 5 minutes and 51 seconds left. There's not enough time for this to happen.
I watched it. It happened.
Yeah. It had never happened. By the way, when was the last time that it happened?
No.
Yeah, but 18 years ago.
All right, so you want to go...
I think it's the Patriots. I think it's the Eagles. I think it's the Rams. Then I think...
Eagles, Rams.
Yep, then I think it's Seattle. Then I think it's the Colts. I think Seattle would bitch slap the Colts. Seattle is a big, physical, mean football team. They're just mean.
So you're going New England.
I'm going New England, Philly, Rams.
Rams.
Yep,
Jeez.
and Seattle. And by the way,
Rams number 2.
number 3. Philly's number 2.
Well, but I mean in the East. Who in the NFC?
The Rams were number 2. Number 3 was.
You went Philly, Rams.
I went Philly, Rams, Seattle, Detroit, and Tampa.
No.
And again, none of the teams
I thought Tampa
above.
was 4. Oh, Detroit was 4.
Detroit is 4. Tampa is 5. And I think they're 6. Yes, absolutely. So Detroit lost at home to Minnesota. That is no, you can't excuse it. It doesn't. It counts.
You're putting the Rams above Indy.
Yes, I am.
I question that.
They beat them.
They played.
They played, and the Rams beat them. That's one of their 2
Really?
losses. Yes, they
Was
went
it-
out
was
to.
it a-
It
was
was
it-
out in L.A.
Was it a boinking?
It was like 13 points.
A little bit of a boinking.
No, they were on the road. They were at home. It was a good game.
I was
Indy-
like,
Indy
you
hung
put
with
the
them.
Rams above Indy? You're like, yeah, they played.
They beat them by 13 points. So yes, I tend to do that when a team faces another team head-to-head.
I'm like, you idiot! You put the Rams above
You
those
dickhead!
losers?
What has Pipey done to you?
Oh, they played. Oh, well, I retract my
Wait,
statement.
they lost? Oh, sorry.
So I guess the Rams are over them. So then you're going Rams, Seattle,
and then
Indy?
Then Indy at 4.
God
Indy,
damn.
I'm sorry, Indy at 5. Now hold on. After Indy at 5, this is where it gets interesting. I got Detroit at 6. I'm sorry, no, not Detroit. I've got
This is supposed to be collaboratory.
well, hold on. No, it is Detroit at 6. They're the
It's
4th.
supposed to be collaboration.
Okay.
Not you just telling the 10.
I've got Detroit at 6. What do you
They're
think?
supposed to, no, they're supposed to be a conversation about
We'll have a
it.
conversation. I like Detroit. Who do you like?
Probably Detroit.
Well, let's hold on. It's Detroit. It's Denver. Who's
Just
left?
trying to,
Detroit,
Tampa.
Denver,
Well, Buffalo's
Buffalo. But Buffalo lost. Buffalo lost to Miami badly. That's a bad
Yeah, but
loss.
Detroit lost to fucking Minnesota. You said it
Minnesota's a
yourself.
better team than fucking
That's-
and Miami is by a lot. Minnesota's way better. If Minnesota wins tomorrow, they're 500. If Miami wins tomorrow, they're 4-7.
Yikes.
Yeah, they ain't close. Minnesota's at least 2.5 games better than Miami. So, and here's the thing: Miami was at least at home. Detroit lost at home to Minnesota. I'm saying Minnesota went into Detroit and won. They're a good team.
You said Detroit was at least at home. That makes it worse.
Well, Buffalo should have beat Miami to win.
You're like, what makes it really great is that Detroit lost it.
I know, but you're really making my point for me right now.
You're making mine.
That's what I'm saying. I'm being you.
When you said it, my mind was like, hold
No,
on, is he
I-
trying to help my argument?
It's not about where they. Do we think Minnesota's a better team than Miami or not?
Yes.
Okay,
you're right,
that's what
you're
I'm saying.
right, I know.
That's all I'm
It
saying.
was just funny.
It was funny. I screwed up.
No, but-
you know what? You tend to do that
But no, your
when you go
argument-
18 rounds with Yoda and fucking baby.
No, that wasn't 18 rounds. That was just 2 at-bats.
That's true.
I mean, we're still in the second inning.
We are.
Jeez.
Yoda's pitching.
Dude, there's no outs. We
You know
just
what?
keep...
He's a pitcher.
Yeah.
He's throwing strikes. He's throwing the high heater.
He's working in the off speed.
You gotta watch out for that Yoda curveball.
working in
That
the
Yoda
off-speed.
curve, it's as curved as his fucking ears. You know, his ears go like fucking that. That's the curve. Anyway, so yeah, I got Detroit at 6.
Hold on, over.
Buffalo,
Yeah,
Tampa
yeah, you're
Bay, the Chargers. Who's left? Buffalo.
Okay, so if we go Detroit at
Six.
at six,
Yep.
is Tampa better than Buffalo?
We're gonna find out
Where's
tomorrow.
Buffalo?
They
They
play.
play?
Tell you tomorrow's
So
gonna.
then that will tell us who's 7.
Well, who do you think of Tampa? Look, here's the thing. I give Tampa the nod because they lost. No, well, they both lost at home to the Patriots. Buffalo game was closer, but Tampa hasn't lost to a team like Miami. Tampa's losses to the Patriots and to like Philly, and they lost to Philly and lost to somebody else who's in the top 10. I think they lost to the Rams.
Did they?
Oh yeah, I think either the Rams or the. Hey, dickhead! Why don't you fucking?
I remember seeing Baker like pissed.
He hasn't lost to a bad team. If I go to Tampa's.
He didn't lose to the Jets or anything.
No, it wasn't that. No, they've lost. Hold on. Their 3 losses. All right. They lost at Detroit. They lost to the Patriots. And they lost to Philly. Philly, Detroit, we have ahead of them, and the Patriots.
Patriots.
They're all in the top 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are 3 good losses. I would
So
say.
then it's them, then Buffalo.
I'd say it's them, then Buffalo. Buffalo would be 7. Now 8. Now we've got the Chargers. We've got Denver.
Green Bay.
Was Green Bay in our 10, our 5?
Yeah. No, they were 6.
It was.
Sorry, they were 6.
Hold on, it was Philly. It was Tampa Bay, right? It was the Rams, Seattle, and Detroit. So they were not.
They
in
were
it.
6. Yeah,
They would be 6. So they're not in this conversation. So who's left? We had it's either Denver, the Chargers, or Buffalo. We have at 7, right? We agree Buffalo is 7. Do we think they're better than Denver and the Chargers? Buffalo?
I mean, it's weird because I was arguing for Denver to be a little higher. I mean, they're 8-2 though.
I don't think they're in the top
They
10.
beat the Colts.
No, they lost to the Colts.
Oh, they lost to the Colts. They fucking basically beat the Colts.
But they lost to them.
But they basically.
But they basically. Should they have beaten them? Probably.
Who
But
did
yet
they beat? Oh, they beat Philly in Philly.
they beat Philly and Philly. That's why they're in the top 10.
Philly's our number 1 team.
Yeah.
They beat them at their home.
Yeah.
And we're going to put them at 8?
Yep.
Yahtzee. Yahtzee.
Listen.
They're
They should have lost to
8-2.
the Giants at home.
They're 8-2.
They should have lost to the Giants at home.
We're putting teams that are 6-3, 6-3, 6-3 better than them.
And what's their record?
8-2.
Who? The Broncos? The Broncos beat the Raiders 10-7. Shut the on Monday Night Football. No.
Division game.
This is not the first week of the season where nobody's seen anybody yet. This is week 10.
Bo Nick's not playing.
Their offense is, it's not even Bo Nix's fault. Their offense is, how the hell does that offense hold? The Raiders defense stinks. Take Max Crosby's an all-pro, yeah, but after him, it's awful. It's awful. 10 points? At home?
So then, are you saying that the Rams are better than them? I mean, not the Rams, the Chargers. We like the Chargers better than them?
I had Buffalo at 7. I was going to put Denver at 8 because
Did the Chargers beat
Chargers would. I don't know. Did they?
I feel like they might have played, no?
They might have. Let's see. This damn phone. So much for quicker. Chargers.
Chargers.
The Chargers. You're for an I-13. This sucks.
An I-13.
I don't touch the donkey. Chargers. Where are they? Here we go.
Come on, old Chargers.
They beat Denver at home by 3. Third week of the season. They lost to the Giants.
Yeah, they did.
They lost to the Redskins.
But they lost to the Giants when the Giants were
They
good.
lost to the Colts at home. Colts toiled them. They've also beaten. They beat Pittsburgh. So they beaten Pittsburgh. The
cupcakes.
Titans stink. The Minnesota's all right.
Stomp Minnesota.
Dolphins suck. Denver is good. They beat the Raiders and they beat KC week 1. That was on the neutral side. So I think they're 9. I think Denver is 8.
You think they're below Denver? Even
Well,
though
they beat them
Denver? I
at
think you
home
gotta
by a field goal.
I think you got to put them over Denver.
Denver has one more. They're going to play again at Denver. I think they're going to split, quite honestly. But Denver has one more win
Dude, you were putting teams that have 2 more wins over Denver. I mean, 2 less wins.
Based on,
Detroit's 6-3, Tampa's 6-3, Buffalo's 6-3. We got them all above Denver.
because we think if they played Denver, they would lose. I mean, they would
Right,
beat Denver.
but you're arguing for wins in the other side. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but I'm saying the Chargers don't. Do the Chargers strike you? Do you think they're better than Denver? Forget the game. They're going to play twice, but forget the game.
Yeah.
Okay. You want
Dude, Justin Herbert is a fucking man-child.
Okay. The Chargers' 3 losses are to San Fran, at San Fran, to the Rams. And who else beat them? Somebody else beat them. They lost to the Colts. Okay, that's 3 good
Those are
losses.
pretty good
All right,
losses.
so we'll put the Chargers at 8, Denver at 9. Who's left?
Chargers at 8, Denver at 9. Where's Buffalo? Do we put
We had
Buffalo?
them at 7. Buffalo was
Who
7.
the fuck else is in there?
It was Patriots.
Yeah.
Let me
Patriots,
Let me just put a little-
Eagles.
Yeah, hold on.
Who was third? Rams, Seattle.
Let me see. Patriots. I'm just gonna write it down so we have it, so we don't forget because we're stoned. Stoned America, stoned. Okay, Patriots, Eagles,
Hang on a second. Yowzers.
Rams, freaking Seahawks at 4, Colts at 5. Colts at 5. Who was 6? You put Tampa Bay ahead of Buffalo? Well, they're playing tomorrow. We did, right?
We put Tampa above
Okay,
Buffalo.
so TB 6, Buffalo 7, Denver 8. No, Chargers 8. Denver 9. Who's left?
Get your list.
Patriots, Eagles, Rams.
Who's our 5? Detroit?
Detroit's not in here. That's the problem.
Do we miss
We had
Detroit?
Detroit at 6.
Detroit at 5. Who was 5?
Colts were 5.
Colts. See, I kind of like Detroit better than the Colts.
You want to put them at 5 and the Colts at 6? We can do that.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of like them better than the Colts. What do you think? Is that me falling in love with Detroit's offense from last year?
Colts offense is ranked higher. Just so you
All
know.
right, so maybe we leave it.
I'm just saying we'll put the Colts.
Who's after Detroit?
I'd say the Colts. Do you think the Colts are better than Tampa Bay? I mean, do you think Detroit's better than Tampa Bay? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Didn't we have them one better?
well, there you go. So here's what it is. It's Detroit. We
Tampa.
think Buffalo's better than Tampa. They're playing tomorrow.
No, Buffalo's behind.
Okay.
Tampa.
So here's how we have it. We have Detroit at 6, Tampa at 7, Buffalo 8, Chargers 9, Denver 10. Here's your 10. I told you it's going to be an argument.
Who's 10?
Denver.
Jeez.
They lost to the Chargers.
Yeah.
You don't think they're better
No,
than
no, I
Buffalo?
like the Chargers better.
Okay,
than
so here it is. We're gonna go to break real quick. We're gonna do our pick segment, but just so, all right, this is, and I think this is good. This was a good argument. We came to a good. Listen to this. Pats 1.
I didn't have too many arguments. I tried, but
Pats 1, Eagles 2, Rams 3, Seahawks 4. Again, a lot of these teams are gonna play tomorrow. Colts 5, Detroit 6, Tampa Bay 7, Buffalo 8. They're playing Tampa Bay tomorrow, 8 and 7. How cool is that? Chargers 9, Denver 10. Denver's playing KC tomorrow.
I think this is probably a more right list than last week.
I think it's better.
Yeah.
It's good. Lady teasers, back, segment 3, picks coming right up. I had to make a cocktail.
Oh, we gotta do picks.
Yeah, we do.